Hey guys, today I hope to bring out more content, more of what I'm doing, more of being accountable on what I need to do. And yeah, today is really just like a free day for me. Like, I haven't had one of these days or weekends in a long time, and it's just like, it's hard for me to figure out which direction to take. And I've been wanting to do something today, I just don't know, I can't pinpoint what it is. It was cold. My goal is to figure out things I want to focus in, my areas of focus, and just stick to it instead of doing 100 things at once and never really going to the next step on either one of those things, you know. So, and sadly, like I said, I don't have my guitar, so this is the reason why I want to do it, because I don't know when I'll get my guitar back, honestly. First, get the gym out of the way since it's really early. I woke up at 8, but then I was just like, let me wait a little bit, see if my mother wants to come, and she may or may not come a little later, and I will still accompany her, but I just need to get this out the way and so I can focus a little bit more and get that good adrenaline, you know. The thing is, I actually have the desire to go in there and like listen to music, blast music, and just once I get out of there, it's like the adrenaline just kicks in, right? We'll see if I can record in there too and show y'all a little bit of my workouts. Guys, I actually have a story for y'all before I go. So when I was leaving out of work, it was me and my mom, and we have these cups that are of glass, and I was just like, I have a plate and a cup, and they can break easily, and those cups and glasses, like, they're important to someone. So I have my laptop with me, I have a cup and a plate, and I'm walking down to my car. I placed the computer in front of the car, and I have the plate right here and the cup on top, so it's like I hear it like just deny, so like it's so close I'm falling, or I don't know, it's shaking the world or whatever. Now we're just driving down the road, we go through rocks, and we just, once we're out the rock trailway, we're driving down the long narrow road out the perimeters, and boom, the computer falls. I hear it crash. I'm like, did I hit the seatbelt with the window or what? Like, I look back, I see my computer is open, like, hello, like, it's saying hello. And this is how it left me. Let me show ya. That's how it left me. My aesthetic computer now has personality. It's okay though, it's okay, because truly the screen is okay, and I just need to figure out a way where we have an idea where we can grab a hammer, a rubber hammer, break it down and put it down, so then I can like easily close my laptop without damaging the screen when I close it. And I need to buy a new case for it now. I still have a case, I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll see. And I'm not in the market to buy another one right now, so at the moment it is what it is. I'm gonna use it the way it is, and it's still beautiful to me, and it's something I lean on, you know. And that's the weird thing is, like, when I told the story, I heard there's many stories of this, and to think about it, I've heard many stories too, like even when it comes to food, like people placing the food on top of their cars. But I don't know, that's mine ended up being like a bigger object, so that's a story for me, and I was a little careless, but okay, it's okay, let's get this workout in. That was a really great workout, and it's been raining a lot, and the rain is actually getting through the gym, which is crazy, but it's gonna rain more around 3 all day today. But let's see what I do today, because I don't feel like staying home, and I already binge watched what I wanted to watch last night, and if I end up binge watching again, it'll be okay, but that's not my idea for today. I don't know, I should chill out on a Sunday. Should I just wait until the Monday? I don't know, but tomorrow I go to work, so I'm trying to fit it all in today. And I also want to talk. So now I'm just gonna clean my room because it's a complete mess, as you can see, and after I'm gonna just take a shower, but let's clean this room. Hey guys, so it's been a while since I talked to you guys, and so now I have to do an assignment that I put on myself, that I'm gonna learn this monologue because, hear me out guys, one day I will become an actress. One day I will fulfill that dream whereas I want to be in a movie of action, of romance, of fantasy, sci-fi. Sci-fi would be so cool. And that's something that I want to do as well. I'm already talking to myself. Whereas I want to imagine if I was already doing that, if I was already lit, that was my reality. Because I want to do more manifestation, honestly. I can't believe I actually said that out loud, because to me it's like, if I'm being honest with you guys, if I'm confessing, the more I hear the word manifestation, before it was like everywhere, and it was like, well, now this is ordinary now. But no, I think it takes a bigger person to understand what that meant, and I think that's starting to grow on me. So the gratitudes that I used to do for, say, just 3 gratitudes a day, now I want to do just 1, and where I do manifestation of that girl already thinking the future girl and already having those different mindsets, different perception, different reality than who I am now, because that girl is transformed, you know? That girl is handshaking so many people of all the accomplishments that each one has done, and the uniqueness of what each person brings, each character, because deserves a triumph. So what I do really is just copy this monologue here and just write it down until it's firm in my head. But this is like playing the guitar for me, you know? Like, I have to take it little by little, because at the same time I don't want to stress myself out. I feel like life is long, and life takes you around with so many people, connects you with so much. You're almost doomed to not fail. I'm thinking about Phineas and Ferb. I don't know what's his name, but I put a clip right there. Another thing I did want to talk about on my days, right? And I've had 2 days that was super triggering for me. Like, I don't know what it was, but I end up reading psychoanalysis type books so they can help me overcome those evil emotion, evil moods, really. And this is the one I've been reading lately. I took it from my boyfriend's bookshelf. It's called Don't Believe Everything You Think. And I ended up reading 2 pages and I ended up getting the concept that I just needed to move on, because trust me, when it clicks like this, it's life moving, life changing. So it was just perfect. It was talking about why do we stress so much or get anxious or get sad so much. It is because we overthink too much. We overthink. I'm thinking like, that's a simple answer, but no. Hear me out. How did a baby come into this world? Did they come out with problems or issues that they were just incapable of this world? No, they came out in full bliss, in full joy, in full laughter. The child comes in this world with natural happiness. That's its natural state. And now we as adults are coming through with real life issues, daily issues, and they're based on us being conditioned to the setting we're in. And although these are daily things we deal with, and we deal with them, we have to deal with them, right? But also, for you to remain the most stable and best version of yourself, to bounce back, is to really take a step back and really just think, what can I do in this step? What can I do to just refuge my mind? And that's when it's like, stop thinking, just stop thinking. And stop thinking, yeah, of course, but like, oh, it's all impacting my head, right? No. So personally, me, I go to the gym. I Don't think about nothing. All that is just full on just using your physical strength instead of your mind, your strength of your mind trying to come up with these solutions. A lot of people have done yoga, and I can really see now that yoga is therapeutic. Just thinking about the whole process, you know? The process of like, relaxing, you know? Find that thing that makes you just forget about everything. Not think about that one issue. And I'm gonna read this to you guys. Our natural state of being is joy, love, and peace. Therefore, anything we do will only take us away from those natural states of being, which is why whenever we feel highly stressed, we have a lot of thinking going on. And I wrote down my notes. That is why the priest tells us to clear our mind, yoga and gym. And like, I know there's so much more things like, reading a book actually, or journaling, jotting those feelings down, or just writing something else that you just dive your mind into. You know, swimming, golf, tennis, all these sports, all these vitamin C sports, you know, you guys, like, the summer is just around the corner, so I highly encourage y'all to use that time to be outside and just appreciate what God has given us. Is purely land, is purely sun, is purely air. So this is a good book. Joseph Naguilian. Please correct me if I'm wrong, please. So, you ever encounter like your heart feeling down or your heart betraying you? Just pick up a book that helps you psychologically, and trust me, words mean a lot. Words mean a lot, and connections mean a lot. And guys, update, I finished reading Good Girl Complex, and I really liked the book, honestly. Let me give y'all a hack, right? This is a great hack. Okay, so listen up. Books I have been reading, choosing, has been really educational, like really insightful. You know why? Because all the books I've been picking up have been based on the settings that have been lately. So this one is Avalon Bay, and it's not a real place or anything, but it's in the coastal areas, and it is portrayed in North Carolina. So it's just cool because like there was devastation in the book, whereas the hotel was all in ruins because of the hurricane, and they just had to find a way to rebuild it. So there's charms, there's gumption, there's a lot of restoration that not only the book makes me feel, but being in North Carolina, it makes me feel that way, you know? Guys, I have like so many journals, it's crazy. Like, I need to know how many I'm holding. I need to write it down, and just, I'm telling y'all, it's really fun. It's really wholesome and heartwarming, and I hope you guys bought some, and I hope you guys have some that like the covers, or you make your own cover and they portray who you are, because I love everybody's personalities. Everybody's unique, okay? Everybody is so unique. I love it. So this is the end. So bye guys.